Have you ever wanted to find out how good your genetics actually are for building muscle? Then you're in luck, because that's exactly what we're going to talk about here today. So make sure you watch this video to the end and discover how you can find out in no time at all whether you too have what it takes to become a true world-class bodybuilder. First things first, the most important factors you need to pay attention to when building muscle are the training itself, your diet, and getting enough sleep. These are all things that you can do something about. Unfortunately, one thing that is beyond you is your genetics. You'll just have to manage with what you've got, at least until science makes some more progress in the future. Because at some point, you will certainly be able to change your genetics too. But we're not there yet. And yes, genetics are not always fair. Someone with average genetics can train as hard as they want and still not achieve the same results as someone who trains half as hard but has Mr. Olympia genes. But that doesn't mean that working out isn't worth it for people with average genetics. Because even then, you can achieve a great body if you pay attention to your training, diet, and get enough sleep as well. However, if 100 people all train exactly the same, eat the same, and sleep the same, then all 100 people will still achieve different results after 1 year and also in the years after that. Why? Quite simply, genetics. So how do you find out how good your genetics actually are? You can do that through the so-called FFMI. FFMI stands for Fat Free Mass Index and is calculated like that. Lean weight divided by 2.2 divided by feet times 12 inches times 0.0254 squared, and then FFMI plus 6.3 times 1.8 minus feet 12 inches times 0.0254. By the way, the fat-free mass is all mass in the body that does not consist of fat and therefore contains muscles, organs, bones, and all other components of the body. In order to determine your fat-free mass, you first need to find out your body fat percentage. You can either do this yourself with various measuring devices or have it done at the gym by experienced staff. Some gyms even have very modern devices with high accuracy. Then you simply use the formula 0.32810 times weight plus 0.33929 times height minus 29.5336. And then you'll have your lean body mass and you can calculate your FFMI, which tells you more about your genetics. The FFMI tells you exactly where you are in terms of genes. 17 to 18 is rather low. It means that you have only a small amount of muscles. 19 to 20 is average. 21 to 22 means that you have good visible muscles. 23 to 24 is well above average and shows that you have great genetics. And 25 is the upper limit that men can reach 100% naturally, according to many studies. Anything above that needs steroids and other performance-enhancing substances. By the way, the FFMI is of course more accurate the longer you've been training or the closer you are to your genetic maximum. So now you know how you can find out how good your genetics actually are within a short amount of time with just a simple formula. But no matter what result you achieve, just keep going. Don't compare yourself to others, and you too will achieve great results over time. Because bodybuilding is always worth the effort for your health, your strength, and your attractiveness.